Hey everybody, Papa Todd Takes. I'm Papa Todd, and something's been kind of weighing on me, and I saw some stuff about Angel Reese just looking ridiculous on the floor again last night, and or at least some night earlier this week. I kind of wanted to talk about it because I know she's a big draw for. She's got a pretty good sized fan base. I don't think it's as much about basketball; it is about just personality or influencer type stuff. Um, I don't get it. If somebody could please explain the appeal of Angel Reese to me, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's talk about it. I'm going to talk about my point of view on her. Not that anybody really cares about that. But anyway, if you like it, like and subscribe. If you hate it, like and subscribe. We can go back and forth on it a little bit, but I don't understand it, folks. Right? So, um, first of all, so Angel Reese has to be the most non-athletic athlete I've ever seen. The way she lumbers down the floor, it's the most non-athletic gait I've ever seen. I don't get that. And I'm not saying she's a bad athlete because she's putting up numbers, right? She's putting up these big numbers, and she has been consistently. But then she gets down under the basket and she just starts throwing shit up. I mean, I was a wrestler, I could throw that up like that, right? She keeps going up and down. Now she's vicious underneath the basket. I mean, she terrorizes people under there in a good way, and I'm saying this in a positive way because when you're going for rebounds, you own that damn ball, right? And that's what she does. Um, but it's absolutely, she just looks ridiculous putting up some of these shots. I mean, she puts up shots that aren't even close, and she's just throwing them. So it's just horrendous shooting. I don't get that either. So she looks incredibly non-athletic. Again, I'm not a basketball fan or expert by any means, but it looks like she has just this freaking horrible shot, like horrible. But she just keeps going and getting those me bounds, as they call them, right? She gets me bounds and keeps throwing up, and eventually she gets them in there. Now, I have heard she's worked on her three, and she's starting to get some 3-pointers this year. So she's apparently working to improve. And I remember at the beginning of the year, she started off the year really strong, and I did look it up. She's putting up like 15 and a half points a game and 12 rebounds a game. So she's putting up double doubles. She's still doing that. So she's producing, right? They still have her starting. She's her output's good. I don't know that necessarily means she's a good basketball player, but based on what I've said, but she puts up the numbers. I openly admit she's a beast under the net, right? She goes in and gets it. But then you get to it and you're like, okay, well, I don't like watching her play and everything like this, but what's the draw? And I don't get it. Because now I start taking in her personality. So she's pretty, but then she opens her mouth and I don't see her as pretty anymore because she's just not a good person. This is my take, obviously, right? But she's a skinfluencer and then cries about it, right? She's like a human billboard for attention. But then she's caught completely off guard when somebody stops and reads the billboard and comments on it. She just dresses like very promiscuously. Let's put it that way, right? And then cries if she gets objectified. She's objectifying herself. I've said that before. I'm not saying it's right that she gets objectified, but I'm saying you don't get basically objectify yourself and then whine about it when others follow suit or comment on it. That's what you're doing. Now, I'm not saying it's okay for them to take it beyond that. Absolutely not. That's stupid to take that argument. But this girl is not pure as the driven snow, right? I mean, that's pretty. And then so there's that, and she did that after they lost to Iowa. Um, her senior year, right? They lose to Iowa, and then she immediately comes out and starts crying about how she's just under so much pressure because people are objectifying her, even though she was pulling all this attention to herself. And then she lost, couldn't handle it, right? What was in the Elite Eight, I think, in the round where they met, and then she just went playing the victim. Immediately goes playing the victim. That's what she does. So this girl is a grade A narcissist, right? I mean, there's so she's got the constant need of attention to be the center of focus. She has to be the center of everybody's attention all the time. She's got she's got a fragile ego, very hypersensitive, right? She's got a lack of empathy, right? She does. I mean, she openly cheers when people she don't like get hurt. Just openly cheers it, which you can say I'm guilty of that one, right? She uses guilt or drama to control situations. She does it all the time, right? Whenever there's bad press or she wants press, she comes out with the guilt and drama. She lays it on thick, right? Again, the hypersensitivity to perceived slights. I have some of these written down. I'm looking at what's a narcissist because she like check box. She can dish it out, but she can't take it. What have we been talking about here? And then the final thing is she believes she is the main character in Caitlin Clark's story. And she keeps saying it over and over again, right? It's because of me too. Everybody's here because of me too. She keeps trying. It's like, no, she's trying to take credit for somebody else's. She might have brought some asses to seats, but she didn't bring Caitlin's crowd. It's obvious it's Caitlin's. If you look at all the data for who's showing up, she's not even filling a 4,000 seat arena or 3,500 or whatever it is where they play. Caitlin's pretty much selling out. Every game she plays in is like 17,000 seats, and they're on the road. Atlanta's not doing that. So could somebody please, I'm seriously asking, somebody please tell me what is the hype over Angel Reese? I get she puts up good numbers, but my God, it's the clumsiest, ugliest numbers I've ever seen in my life. And as a person, I think she's pretty ugly. Papa Todd takes. I'm Papa Todd. Give me your comments in the section below. Keep thinking for yourselves, folks. Papa Todd out.